Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Today we're going to solve your workbook page number 56. That is your chapter 3 and lesson 1. So I'm going to first mention here that is your page number 56. Okay. So let's start this one. So the first thing that's mentioned here, what is an ecosystem? The living things in an environment are dash factors. So if you wanna see your textbook page, you can find this one, the biotic factors, okay? So the first option that you're going to write here, the best choice, that is biotic. Biotic. No need to write here factor because factor is already mentioned here. So biotic factors are biotic factor. Living things. When you're going to discuss about the non-living things, so you can see here again down. So biotic and the non-living, you can easily find out these are abiotic. A mean without life. So we can say them non-living. For non-living, what we're going to write here? Only you add one word, a. So like in any word, you're gonna start with abiotic. It's mean that is without life. Okay. So the correct answer is here abiotic. Number 3, all living and non-living things interacting in an environment make a dash. What? The correct option is here, ecosystem. Very good. Ecosystem. As you know, this one, an ecosystem includes all living and non-living things in an environment. So this is the correct one. Now let's move to number 4. All the member of a species within an ecosystem are. Okay, now here member of species. Okay, so you know this one when we're going to discuss about a same member. So a population, okay, includes all member of single species. So here the correct word is, that is population. Now number 5, together the population in an ecosystem form a community. Well done. So you can see here a community includes all the living things in an ecosystem. So the correct answer here in number 5 is community. COMMUNITY, community. Now let's move to number 6. The path that energy takes in an ecosystem as it flows from organism to organism is. So look this one. Here we're going to discuss about this topic, the path that energy and nutrients flow in an ecosystem. So you know very well the correct one is here, number 6. That is the best option is food chain. Yes, that's the correct one. Now, number 7, at the base of each food chain are dash from the bottom when you're going to start. Okay. So for example, you can see here, look from where it's going to start. Okay. So this is the bottom. You can see that from where first energy enters in the system. So the food chain started from the producers. Okay. Producers that use sun energy. Producer mean to say your green plants all to make sugar and oxygen during that. You know very well the formation of making a food in a plant in which it's gonna make their own food. What we call this process? Yes. Yes, very good. Photosynthesis. Very nice. Excellent. Now the blank number 8. The sugar provide food for dash or plant eating animals. So that provides by who use them, basically who consume them. So what we call them? Consumers. consumers. Okay, that's the correct one. Now let's move to the next page. That is your page number 57. Okay, so please open your workbook page number 57 here. Organisms in an ecosystem that break down dead or decaying plants and animals are that gonna use all the waste. You can say that these are decomposers. Very good. Decomposers. Now, number 10, animals such as vulture and acorn are dash. What we call them? Because why? That eat dead bodies after they have started. So the correct option is here. These are scavengers. Now, the second part here, what are food web made of? So you know very well the network of food chains that share some links. Look here, the food web. Before to start this one, you can see here the food web, how the arrows are going and interacting with one animal to another and from the producer to the consumer, and in this way. So what we call this, that is your food web. Okay, now number 12, how do energy pyramid compare? So before to start this one, you should know little bit about this from your textbook page. Here you can see that this one, okay, this is here you can see at the bottom again your producers, primary, consumers, secondary and tertiary, and how the energy is going upward. So that how it made up. So let's see them one by one in detail. The diagram that flow the energy that is available at each level of ecosystem is an very easy. Just we read the topic. Energy pyramid, PYRAMID, energy pyramid. Now, at each level of an energy pyramid, about dash percent of energy from the level below is lost. It is very interesting to know that 90%, okay? So it's huge amount of energy is lost from one level to the next one. So the second last one here, how does change affect a food web? Removing a species from a food web can throw an ecosystem out of dash. So it's mean it's gonna unbalance them. So the correct word is balance. BALANCE, balance. Okay, that is the correct one. Now the last critical thinking, as you know that you all try to do with yourself, and here you have to complete this. After that, we move to the second last page of your workbook. That is page number 58. Okay, again, all the same things, but in different statement here. So that's going to find because he just rephrase them. So let's see them one by one. Dash. I include all living things in an ecosystem. What am I? So the best option is here, as you know. Yes, community. Very good. For the community, what we're going to choose the option here. So the option is A. Okay. Now, let me adjust this page first. Then we're going to, because one thing, once you will see all here. I will make it a little bit zoom in so it's more easy for you to know this. Okay, just a minute. First I mention here workbook page number 58. So let's see the number one. So A, that is community. Now, number two, I am a diagram that shows the amount of energy available at each level of ecosystem. Okay, so the correct option is here. Number C, mean to say energy pyramid. First, we also done this one. Okay, whatever we're gonna solve, we're going to cut it. Okay, so it's just going to remind us we done this one. This is C. Number three, I am a network of food chain that are connected. So you know this one? Yes, food web. This is E option. Now number four, I am an animal that hunts other animal. Very easy for food. Okay, so who gonna hunt the others? What we call them? G, that is your predator. Okay. Now next, I include all living and non-living things in an environment. Easiest one. Okay, because we're gonna study before that is your B option. It's mean that is ecosystem. Number six, predators hunt me for food. So who going to hunt it by the predator? You know very well that is number H, prey. Very good. Now number seven, all the member of single species in an ecosystem. So single species, you know very well, that is number F, that is population. Yes. Okay, the last one, number eight, I am the path that energy takes as it moves from one organism to another in an ecosystem. As you know that we have here only the last option and that is D. So it's mean that is food chain. So we're going to write here number D. Now let's see the last page of your workbook to move next. Yes, here this is your workbook page number 59. So let's see this one. All living and non-living things in an environment make up an ecosystem. Within an ecosystem, all living things make up a dash. Okay. In an ecosystem, the things make up, you know very well, see, community. Very good. Okay. All individuals of one species. Again, one species, that is population. Good. The path that energy takes as it moves from one organism to another in an ecosystem. Yes, about the path, you know that is food chain. So if they are connected with one another, you can say that different food chains are connected. So what they're gonna make? Food web. Nice. Predators such as, sorry, producers. You know the producers are, they take first energy from the sun. These are plants. Yes. And alga are at the base of each food chain. Consumers includes here who eat the plants. You know very well what we call them, herbivore. That eat plants and eats animal. Who eat animals? What we call them? Carnivore. Very good. See here. Yes. Even you can see from your textbook on page number 147, and here you can easily see them about all these. They have their different mean of nutrition. So how we can differentiate between their this kind of. So the last one, animals that eat both plants and animals like us, we in this category. So we are what? We are omnivores. So that is the last page. Thank you very much.